Hello, hello, Capricorn. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I am here to talk to you about July. This will be the overview video where we will have 4 columns of cards for the 4 weeks of July, covering July 3rd through the 30th. And there will be 3 rows as usual. Where you are, what's blocking you, or what your solution is, as the 3 rows. And we will cover all of that, and then I will program this other deck for the first week, 3rd through the 9th. Now I'm going to set these aside. We'll go ahead and program these for the first week, 3rd through the 9th. Then we don't have to worry about shuffling when we get there. Perfect. All right, these ones are ready to go, and they're off to one side. We're going to go ahead and take these ones and do the layout, all right? All the cards are going to face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. I just don't read them upside down. There we go. Very sticky today. Excellent. So let's get into this. We have the first week of July being the 3rd through the 9th. And that is the Strength card we start with, which is the one that talks about going in deep and remembering where we came from, how we got here, and all the hard work we put in. And also, of course, the lessons. So you want to go digging deep because there's something going on this week that's got you needing to remember something. Remember some hard stuff that hurts a little and that will help you circumnavigate the rest of the week. All right, so this is, of course, the 7 of Wands is what's blocking you. You fighting for your ideas isn't going to go over very well, so just keep that in mind. It may not be your way this week, so that's okay. Your financial foundation will be at issue, and it will be in the solution pile, so that's wonderful news. So your finances are going to be straightening out. You will probably have some sort of a job thing going on, which will help you. And but pay attention to the fact that it may not be the thing you were thinking of that will help you. You will be arguing about it, this whole job thing. So there you go. That's what's going on right there. We'll look into this more in depth at the end of the video. All right. Next week over is July 10th through the 16th. This is the 8 of Cups, which shows you walking away from something that you care about, a relationship that you cared about, that served you in one way or another in the past, but you no longer need it. So it's time for you to move on, and you're getting ready to do that. And so this feels like it's connected to this last week, where something went on, where you need to make more distance. So that's interesting. You're going to create some more distance because of the heartache of this situation. Keep it in mind and just know what's going on there. The 9 of Swords is here to talk about how what's blocking you this particular week is this regret about how you used your power in the past. So as you're walking away, you don't need to be slicing off heads, okay? You just go, right? Just go, and it'll be fine. There will probably be a little pullback or pushback. Someone's going to not be thrilled with the fact that you're just going. So that's a drag, but know that it's part of what's going on. Temperance here is reminding you that there's enough. There's enough time, enough people, enough love, enough all of those things, there's enough. You're going to be okay. Feel secure that you've made the right decision. Even though you're walking away from something, you'll be all right. It's okay. There will be new, more, or something better as you go. So you're not losing in the process, all right? Keep that in mind. It will give you solace, okay? The following week, 17th through the 23rd of July, we have the Hierophant, which is telling you to remember you can have a little faith. You can have a little trust in yourself that, guess what? I am, in fact, going to be okay. Everything is working out. Isn't it interesting that we had this feeling of it's going to be okay coming in, and we have the same thing. We're coming through. We're bringing it through from up here. So, interesting. The High Priestess is where you're blocked. So you're going to want to keep your hands on what you can fix, change, and alter with your faith. But your gut is not going to be on point. Okay, your High Priestess is here telling me that you cannot trust your gut this week. So with that in mind, the solution is the Ten of Cups, meaning that there's a family gathering, some sort of family love going on that will be the right way to go. That will be your solution, okay? So, but keep hands-on faith in your mind as opposed to whatever your gut's telling you. Your gut is off. I don't know. Maybe some you ate, but just be cool with it. Relax and know that it's not telling you the truth, okay? It's telling you maybe something that you're afraid of. It's something you've learned in the past, that you can't trust certain things. And so sometimes your gut has like a, oh my God, we're doing this thing again. And the answer is, it's not really like that. Something triggered that, and it's not true. So that's interesting. It's a memory from the past that your gut is having. Your gut has a memory too. And your gut is freaking out about something that isn't really happening because it doesn't really have eyes, but it's feeling something in response to something else. So sometimes we have to ignore that because it's not true. All right? Okay. Similar to stage fright, where you get up on a stage and you're certain you're going to die, but you're not. You're not really going to die. You're just going to not be popular, which might feel like death, but it's not. But the reality is that that's what stage fright's all about, is that whole not being popular and all that. But it feels like death. It feels like you're going to die if you do that. So, yeah, karaoke, not my thing. Sorry. This card here is talking about, of the Six of Pentacles, we are talking about July 24th through the 30th, of course. And this particular week, we are focusing in first on being able to help someone out financially a little bit. And that is an interesting idea, to be able to do that for someone. The Knight of Wands is showing that you're not going to be able to do it the way you want to. So you're going to be wanting to have your ideas and fight for your idea about how it goes and how you want to help. And they're going to be like, nope, that's not going to work. You can't have you fighting about this that way. So what? Okay. And now the solution, of course, is the Sun, and allowing yourself to not have all the answers in this moment of now. Allow yourself to say, I don't know. I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to do whatever it is you're needing from me. And that means you have to allow for somebody else to make a suggestion about what they would like, how they need to be helped, and then move from there. It's awkward and uncomfortable. We like knowing everything. It's what we do. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and set these guys aside. We will go in depth on these in other videos. And for now, I'm going to go in deep on the first week. All right? We talked about doing that. We've pre-programmed these cards. I'm just going to lay them out. Okay, cool. So now we're talking about the Strength card and having to go in deep inside your heart, and figure out what's going on and remember things from the past and how that all feels. There is an emotionally based lady involved in this situation. So maybe a past relationship or something like it. This person is going to bring up a lot of information for you. Oh, and there's the Three of Wands reminding us that it's all from the past. This is you remembering your past. As I said, the Strength card is telling you to dig deep into your past so that you can deal with this lady. She is going to bring up a lot of issues, all right? You're going to feel something, and it's going to not feel great, probably. It doesn't feel like it's going to feel great. Sorry. When we dig deep, things come up. So here we are. This is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands, we were talking about your fighting for your ideas and wanting to be heard for yourself in this moment of now. But the truth right now is that it's really all about her. And you putting up your ideas isn't going to get you anywhere. Also, the Five of Cups, remembering past relationships. You aren't going to be able to compare this emotional lady to anybody else that you've been with before because it's not the same. This person is different than any other relationship, all right? Stay focused on what you have going on if you can, because all of this is a mess. This is a huge emotional mess at the beginning of July, and I'm really sorry because it doesn't feel like you're going to have any fun at this time. I'm really sorry about that. The Three of Pentacles is here to say that there will be something financial happening. Maybe somebody needs some financial support. Maybe you have an ex that needs some financial support, which is going to feel uncomfortable. Not going to feel comfortable at all. With this happening, though, it's going to have an interesting effect over here because your financial base is going to become more solidified because it looks like you're going to need to go to work to take care of whatever this nonsense is. It doesn't have to be the same old thing you've ever done before, but it can be and should be something that will help take care of the problem, okay? Excellent. And one more time, we have the Nine of Wands telling us your thinking is not the same as everybody else's. Other people are like, oh, well, you're going to go do this and this. They're trying to tell you what to do. OMG. Don't they know better by now? Capricorn, you are not taking orders. Keeping that in mind, do you find a way to take care of your finances and then try and find a way to make it fair, okay? Because there's got to be a way to make this fair, all right? Fair to you, fair to the other person, fair to anyone else who might be affected, all right? So keep fairness in mind while you're doing this thing where you're going to solidify your finances your own darn way, and maybe not the way other people think you should, but you're going to handle it anyway, and it'll be all right, okay? So, excellent. I see good things happening. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's a tough week. I'm sorry. We'll get through this. We're going to talk next week about July 10th through the 16th, and we'll see how it plays out. All right? Hang in there.